Oh my God.
With them pretty brown thighs between your legs tonight is what I wanna do.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. And I really hope y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and leave a comment on what y'all want to see in my future video when your brows are done. Next you want to do is put your primer on. And y'all, I just started using this primer. I think I bought this like 4 years ago. And this is the Rimmel London Stay Matte Primer. If you have oily skin like me, this is the primer that you want to use. I also have the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. This is bomb too, but this is more like a matte. I'm going to put the matte first. And this is where I sweat the most, so I want to really make sure I put it there. This has like a glue smell, like a Elmer's glue smell to me. My forehead. Want to be careful that you don't mess up your brows. I really just like putting this matte primer on like my most oily spots, which is of course my T-zone. Just to make sure I'm dry and my makeup doesn't start running throughout the day. Then I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. primer and put that over top. I wish you can just feel how soft. It's so soft. I want to take my foundation, and I'm using the NARS Benades Dark 3. Shake it up. Take this on the back of my hand and let it get warmed up. Then I'm going to take this Echo Tools brush that I had for like years. And this is what I apply my foundation with. Make sure you get that neck. And I like to bring it all the way down.
I don't use a lot of foundation. I use like one coat and then I'm good. Unless I want to be like real heavy beat, but no. I'm just gonna blend that highlight concealer out with your foundation brush.
And I love the highlight under the brows. That's what I'm going for. That's what it's giving. I really gotta make sure I get my neck. You don't want to end up on nobody's Instagram or Facebook, child. No. Next, I'm gonna go in with my concealer, my LA Girl Pro Conceal and Foam concealer, and I'm gonna go in with my brush that I blended this out with. I'm gonna go in and use that to conceal under my eyes. Now, I'm like a weirdo. I don't use brushes for what they are supposed to be used for. I think that what they are supposed to be used for, it doesn't work for me. So this is an eyeshadow brush, and I use it to put my concealer on because, hey, it works.
And I just don't use concealer brush.
Y'all, my nose is like big. Let's just go ahead and throw that out there. So I have to conceal the sides of my nose so it can appear to look chiseled and slimmer. So I go down the sides of my nose. So if you have a big nose, that's a great trick. It's like plastic surgery without the surgery, you know? I'm gonna look in my mirror and not my phone. So you just wanna get all the way under, and it's gonna kind of look like a triangle. So it's gonna go here, here, and then down like that. Like that.
You'll move on to the next side. And do the same exact thing.
Now, if I was going for a heavy beat, I would put like a lot of concealer. But this is just like an everyday, really quick tutorial. All right, I told you I was a weirdo. That was a disclaimer. My beauty blenders. I use my beauty blenders dry, okay? I know y'all heard everybody say use it damp, it works better. It doesn't work that well for me while it's damp. I would much rather use it dry, and it works perfectly fine. I feel like when it's wet, it takes most of the product with it. No matter if you wet it a little bit, you let it sit to dry a little bit, it just don't, it doesn't do it for me. So I'd rather, you know, blend until I can't no more than to have to put so much product on my face. It just works better for me. I learned over the years, that's all. Do what you please. Make sure you get the side of that nose if you have to.
No, I keep looking at the camera at the screen and not. Okay? Make sure you really get under that eye.
I crease under my eye, so I have to really make sure I get in between those creases.
You just want to blend it out.
And then I take the other side and get the line of demarcation at the top and the bottoms. And here, the cut of my new nose, the new nose. You want to make sure you get all the concealer and blend it out before you move on to the next step. You can use as much concealer as you like. I like to just keep it real simple for everyday look. It's a foundation stick. I don't have a top to it, and I really don't know who it's from. This is what I use to to contour. Now, when you contour, you want to pull your cheeks in and follow that line. When I first started makeup, I used to start my concealer down here, and it looked like I had like a 5 o'clock shadow. Do not do that. You want to start here, like the middle of your face. You bring it up. Like that. You can use whatever you like to contour. I used to use my an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, my concealer and contour palette. But I start using this and I like it. So then you know what I didn't do? The rest of my highlight. I'm moving too fast. So the rest of your highlight, you want to put some down the middle of your nose. And you want to put some here. In the middle of your forehead, if you have a big forehead. This will help it to appear smaller. You can put some here and here. I don't always do it, but for the sake of the video, I will. I just use it mainly here, under my eyes, and down the center of my nose. So let's blend that out.
That's what it should look like.
I know some people put contour here. I've noticed when I did that, it made it look like it was very hard to blend. So now when I use when I blend my concealer, I'll just use my contour. I'll use my contour brush, which is Real Techniques, a contour brush. This is actually what it's used for. And I'll contour, and then I'll take what's left on the brush and then contour my nose like that. Like that. Just using what's left on the brush. So when I contour, I'm gonna go in circles. So, cause you wanna go up, you don't wanna go down. You don't wanna contour like this because it's gonna look like you got a beard. So you wanna go that way, that way.
This is really hard doing. When you don't have like a big mirror in front of you.
And it's very pigmented. That's why you see me only put like literally the tiniest line. Cause it just is dark.
I'm blending it upward now.
I'm gonna put a little bit here just to close in that concealer. And this is the part where it'll appear to be smaller. You don't need a lot of that. You wanna blend that out. So it should look like just a little highlight in the middle of your forehead.
That's how that should look.
Now, like I said, I'm gonna take what's left on my brush and just use that to contour my nose. As you can see, it's a lot on the brush that's left. And I'll take that all the way up to my eyebrows. Like that. Now, what's next? I like to go in with my contour powder. And I love to use this Black Radiance in the color Ebony. This is mad old too. It's about 3-4 years old. Then I go in with like a powder brush. And you just want to buff it. The same powder that you just put on.
Everywhere you put your contour, you want to put your contour powder.
I put a lot of contour on this side. This is how it should look. I'm gonna have to fix it. Now, I'm gonna go in with my powders. I bought this from Revolution Makeup. This was from Ulta. And it's like a dupe to the, Topaz. And I mixed that with some translucent powder to get my exact shade. So I already have some mixed up here. Now, for this part, like I told you before, look, you already can see it. This is called creasing. You don't want it to look like that in the middle of the day. So what you want to do is take your highlight powder and put a little bit on your beauty blender, right? And you want to pat in and really get it to stick in those creases.
Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat.
All right, now you can go in and then just place.
I don't like to bake for a long time. I don't find it necessary. But I do bake for a
it's that same triangle look where you want to put your powder.
You want to pat, pat, pat. Same thing on the next eye. Now, you have to go down the center of your nose and place your powder. Your forehead. And everywhere you put that concealer.
I also like to take a little bit and that really just defines that contour on your cheek. Make it look a little more structured. Chisel. To take the powder off, I use this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Natural. Dark Deep is the color. And I use this to sweep off this so that it's not too bright.
And just sweep it off. Like that. Take a little more on the other side. So you like blending and sweeping off at the same time. Like so. You want to do that everywhere you put your highlight powder, just to blend it out. Take some of it off. Don't forget your nose. Don't forget your nose. Don't forget down under your cheek. You really want to blend that
Make that line a little softer.
like that. Like that. And put a little more. Yeah. With my other eye. I'm using 2 different brushes, guys. I'm using 2 different brushes at the same one.
So I'm just darkening it up again because once you put the highlight on, it kind of takes away the contoured effect.
Like that. A little more. A little more down my nose. Like that.
Okay. Next is the blush. All right. This is my NARS Exhibit A blush. If you are dark skin, my color, darker, maybe even a little bit lighter, this is what you want to use. Let me show y'all. It's orange, y'all. It's orange. Orange blush looks so fucking bomb on our skin colors. Like, I'm about to show you. So you'll apply it here. Look, oh my god. With the highlight on top, child, I'm telling you.
Do you want to move to the other side?
So that's that. And it looks like a lot, but watch when I put my highlight on. All right, so for my highlight, y'all, I'll be using the Holy Grail Becca Champagne Pop. Maybe like a year or 2 ago, I cracked it, so I had to put it in this bag. Before I use that, I use Wet n Go Mega Glow highlight powder in the color Golden Flower Crown. Let me show you. Taking this brush that I have, this fan brush, and I'm just getting a nice amount, and I'm gonna put it.
I'm gonna put it here. Like that. Like I said, this just lightens up. I mean, I guess I could wear this by itself. This is really pretty by itself. But it looks better with the champagne. That's it, that's all.
Put a little bit right here on your nose. Look at it. I like to put some highlight right here. And this was where I was talking about, like, I love it to look a little brighter right there. So I put a little highlight.
And be careful using a big brush, because you really can't see nothing. I like to look blinged out, okay?
Now I'm gonna go in with my Becca.
You wanna just put it right on top, like so. This is a cheap set.
Oh my God. Girl, I'm telling you, follow these steps. And that's what it's given. Now I want to go in and spray with my MAC Prep and Prime.
You want to get a nice generous amount of that. I like 15 sprays. And then you just want to dry it before it runs your makeup.
And that is the set. Now I'm going to go in with I'm going to go put my lashes on. Alright, my lashes are on. Now I'm going to do my mascara on my bottom lashes. I'm using Lash Sensational by Maybelline.
My eyes are so big. Not my head. I'm all in the camera. I'm not fixing it.
I'm going to take a little bit of highlight and put it here in my tear ducts.
I'm almost done. Cute.
I have this e.l.f. lip plumping lip gloss. I love this stuff. This is bomb. I don't need my lips plump, and I don't think it plumps, but I like the color.
I'm going a little bit more with my spray. Be careful doing it while your eyelashes is on, because it'll loosen up the glue.
Voila. Thanks for tuning in. This is my everyday quick makeup soft glam tutorial. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. I hope y'all like it. All right, thanks for watching.